Good morning. You're listening to Overcoming Life. I am your host, Opal Bailey. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. And even though we are to be glad in it, there are times when we are distracted in it as well. Distraction comes at any given time, and it comes in different ways and in different forms. I'm here to encourage you this morning to not allow distractions to stop you from doing and meeting your goal, whether it's a personal goal, ministry goal, family goal, or career goal. Don't allow these little, what I call time robbers, vision stealers, joy, strippers. These are things that I look at when I think about distraction, because we all encounter distractions. The most important thing to do when you are faced with the distractions is to regroup yourself. That means to think about what you're thinking about. Is this beneficial? Is this robbing my time? Is it taking up too much time? Should I be focusing on something else? And I know in my own personal life that I can be distracted when I'm at home, when I'm supposed to do schoolwork, because the moment I start schoolwork, I'm thinking of washing dishes, washing clothes. I need to cook dinner. But the major thing that I have to bring back into play is the fact that what is my priority? So when you're going out throughout the day and you're going out through the week, think about what is robbing you of your time. What is robbing you from reaching that vision you have? That vision of acquiring a certain career, or the vision of starting a business, or writing your book, or taking a vacation. And yet you seem to always find time to do something else instead of doing what we're supposed to be doing. To me, that is a distraction, because it keeps us from reaching our original goal. It keeps us from reaching the desired end that we seek to do and we seek to acquire, and to hold us back, really. And that's the whole purpose of distraction, is to really hold us back. It's not to encourage us to move forward or put us a step forward, or, keep us going and telling us not to give up. It's actually there to tell us to stop, to slow down. Aren't you tired? This is not working. Look how long you've been waiting for this to come to pass. And then all of the things will come, and all of these distractions will take place, and it'll become, in a sense, like a bondage, a stronghold that would just hold you to this one place where originally you're supposed to be at another place. And this really plays a very vital part to my life, because there are times when I do get distracted, and I realize that God has put a vision in me. God has put a desire in me, and I have to stay focused on that. And sometimes when we have these dreams and visions and desires, we look at the big picture and we become overwhelmed with the big picture. And so when the big picture is looked at, it and all of these distractions come, it puts us back, and it can be years before we do anything. It could be moments or whatever. And next thing you know, we look back and we're like, man, I've had this and I've done this since 2010 or 2013 or 20 years ago. I had this desire, or I had this business idea, or whatever the case may be. And you look at, what did I do? How did I spend my time building on that foundation to reach your goal? One way we can demolish distraction is to refocus ourselves, get ourselves back on the Lord, ask God to help us to keep our minds on Him, to keep our thoughts towards Him, and to help lead us in the path that, we should go. And I'm going to just read this scripture to you. It's from 2 Corinthians 4:18. And it says, so fix your eyes not on what is seen, what is going on around us, or what comes to distract us, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporal, but what is not seen is eternal. And even in this scripture is like a power punch to revision yourself, refocus yourself. It's as a torch. Keep running here, passing this torch again. Get up and just keep going on and keep running, because we do get distracted. And when we stop moving forward. We stop believing in the desires of our hearts. We stop believing that anything is going to come to pass. And that's not God's vision for us. That's not his purpose for us. And that's why he's telling us to keep our eyes not on the things that surrounds us, not on the things that come to distract us, but to keep our eyes on him, because he will lead and guide us in the perfect place, direction, vision, spot, wherever we need to be. He will keep us and he will lead us into that place to where we are fulfilling our desire. We're fulfilling our dream. Don't allow distractions to rip you and tear your dream from you. Because the Bible tells us where there is no vision, people perish. When we don't have a dream, we don't have a vision, we perish. That means we don't acquire anything. We're just like floating through the air, just like going through life, just going through the motions. But when we have a dream, when we have a vision, we have goals, we have steps that we need to take. One way I encourage you today to overcome distraction is to write down your plan. Write down a schedule if you have to, and to put down the things that you want to do and in a time frame. It may not be right now, but it could be, I'm going to start writing my thoughts, and I want to have 10 pages of my thoughts done by next month. Then start, and then continue on and set another goal, and eventually you have a book. Or eventually you have a magazine or whatever, or business, whatever your goal is. Don't allow distractions to come. And you also want to watch and make sure that what seemed to be a good thing sometimes turn out to be a wrong thing. And it's to lead you off the path that you're supposed to be on. So be mindful of the steps that you're taking. Be mindful of what's going on in your life. Let's not walk around in life like we're just floating through we're floating in the air. We have no thoughts. We have no desire. We're not thinking about anything. We just letting life happen. I hear people tell me, "Oh, Opal, I'm just letting life happen." Well, stop letting life happen. Stop allowing life to happen to you. Make an impact in the life that you have by doing something that you've been called to do, or you've been destined to do, or maybe you have a desire to do. Everything is beneficial, and everything is good when we look at our life and we look at things in our life, and everything is permissible, but is it beneficial? Everything is we can, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. But is it beneficial? Is it going to benefit you where you want to go in your life right now at this moment, doing what you're doing? If it's not, you need to look at it and say, you know what? I'm going to stop from this and I'm going to go to this. And most of the time we spend our time doing things that really isn't what we're supposed to be doing. And we stay stuck for years and years and years, at least at a job when you know that you have a desire to own your business, but you stay at the job because you've been on this job for 25 years. But deep down inside, you have this desire to own your business and you never move forward because your distraction has become, well, I've been here for so long. You stuck. You're not going anywhere. Forget about it. It's over. And you stay stagnant. Be encouraged this week as you go throughout the week to move forward in your life. Whatever distraction comes your way, just push it aside. Just say, no, I'm not going to allow this to stop me anymore. I'm going to move forward. Even if you have to take baby steps, move forward and see what God has for you. This is Overcoming Life. I am your host, Opal Bailey. God bless you.